Okay guys, it's Maddie, and consider this part one of my sermons about eggs. Now, those of you who have been around for a while have seen them on the server, but I think it would be a good idea to put them in sort of a permanent format on some platform. Okay, so let's start. What is an egg? Well, they say that eggs, they come from chickens, right? They come out of, the reproductive cavities of a chicken. If they're fertilized, a little baby chicken come out of them, right? Incorrect. Look at this. Look at the shape of this, right? It's like an oval. It's kind of pointy on this end and more round on this end, right? You really think this comes from nature? Really? Look at that. What is this? No. Let's look at natural shapes. Well, that'll be first part here. All right, natural shape number 1. Look at this leaf. It's nice. It's got nice symmetry. It's a little bit irregular. Let's cut it open and see what happens. Just kinda. Alright, cut it open. It's nice. No goo comes out. It's still relatively the same shape. It doesn't lose its form. You can put it back together and you can still tell that it's a leaf, right? Okay, so let's look at another natural shape. Here's another leaf I found. This one's a little different. This one, these little things here, you can take them, pull them straight off, right? Look at that. How nice. That's something that would evolve to, maybe these spread spores. Maybe these can be used in food. I'm not really sure. I just got these from outside. I'm not sure what they do. Alright, another natural shape. Let's look at this flower. Now, this flower is a perfect example of like an all-in-one, right? It's got the petals. It's got the reproductive parts of the flower right here for the pollen, and the sticky parts that attract the pollen to make seeds. Right there. See, it's got leaves to protect it, and it's beautiful to attract bees to pollinate, right? Alright. Now back to the egg. Now, you might be saying, Maddie, those are plants. Those are not eggs. Those don't come from animals. Well, you're right. They don't. Alright. Let's look at this lemon. Now this lemon, let's look at it side by side, right? Look at that. Alright. Now they're pretty similar in shape. They're both like an oval shape. They both have a protective covering, but the difference is that the lemon, it is soft. I can, uh-oh. There we go. I can, bang it against there and nothing happens. It's just maybe a little bruised up now, but that's all. Next example is a banana. Banana also has a protective covering. This protective covering has a purpose. You can peel it back. You can eat the insides. The insides nourish the seeds so that when they grow, they have something to eat, right? Now back to the egg. What does the egg have that's like if I bang this, it'll break. Like a chicken, you have to refrigerate eggs. Like, do you think eggs in nature, they just naturally get refrigerated? Like are there little mini fridges out in nature? Like, oh, I have an egg. Let's refrigerate it so it doesn't die. No, it's human made, right? All right, now let's cut open this egg and see what happens. Ready? All right, let's see. What in the world? Look at that. What is this? What? I can break it with my fingers. What? Okay, so you're trying to tell me that chickens sit on this to keep it warm and they don't break it? Like I'm barely putting any pressure on it. Alright, let's look at this. What? What is, like boogers? Is this a joke? Little white sacks filled with boogers? What does this do? The egg? The yolk? Like these are put in here. Like, what is this? Now, in this one, I'm not going to go into my theories about how eggs came to be. That might be a part 2 or 3, but in this one, I just want to sort of explain the unnaturalness of the egg and compared with, say, leaves. Right? Okay. What? Why are there strings? What is going on? Look at this. You really think this came out of nature? You really think this isn't a plot by the government to take control of the egg economy? Right? Really? How much do you pay for eggs at the store? Like $3-4 for a dozen? That's a lot. You might eat 2 eggs at once for breakfast. You might use some eggs for your dinner. Eggs are a staple, right? It's a plot. It's a controversy, guys. Now I'm just gonna leave you with this, and I know it doesn't make much sense, but I promise you, as time goes on and as I'm able to make more of this series, it will all become clear, and it will all make sense. I promise. Question everything. Find your truth. Ask me questions. You know, I'm not one to say question other things, but not me. If you have questions, ask me about the eggs. All of them, everything, all the time. Ready? All right. This was part 1 of my egg sermon. Next one coming soon. Thanks, guys.